kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
My left hand grabbed the face mask, and as I was pulling his helmet off, my right hand was punching his chin.
So how I first learned to use this was because someone actually did it to me in a real fight, and I got beat up. Back in the day when I was young, if you got beat up, sometimes you can end up being friends with the person that you guys fought because you respected each other for fighting. But, you know, long time ago, different story. So this is called grab punching. Now, back when I learned it in class, I asked him what were we doing. He said, I'm planting a seed. Then I remembered, oh yeah, that's the same thing the guy did to me when he pulled my hoodie down over my head and kept punching me in the face. It's called grab punching. I teach it as part of Cecil Taekwondo and Cecil martial arts. It may not be in your Taekwondo because it just may not be. But that's okay. You're going to learn it now. I got two shorts doing this, and one person asked me under a short how to use it in a real fight. So, rather than me grabbing random people and punching them, I went to the LL Cool J archive. Well, actually, this just showed up this week in my feed. And this is a real life example of someone using grab punching. And I should be able to use this by fair use because I'm using this for the purpose of commenting, education, and critique. So without further ado, basically LL grabbed the guy's helmet off with one hand and came back and punched him with the other. So you could grab hair, you could grab behind the ear, you could just grab somebody, what you doing, and punch them. Or if somebody grabs your hand, you put them in a lock and punch them. But let's just take a look at the easiest application I've ever heard of or seen for it.
We were doing the scene, I was being aggressive when I was like, yo, you got, but this is character to character.
I'm interrupting it because of, fair use. So basically, LL and this actor were acting, and one person got carried away.
And I was rough with him again. He thought it was a good idea to punch me in my face.
Not in the script.
No, it wasn't in the script. So I looked at him after he punched me in the face. I said, why'd you do that?
Wait, tell me.
I'm interrupting fair use, but also, hey, if you ever done sparring enough, sometimes when you're sparring, which in a way is kind of like acting because you're acting like it's a fight. It's not really a fight. You're practicing your skills. Sometimes one person starts up the ante and the other person doesn't like it. So I'm just saying I can't judge. I mean, we've been there.
You looked at him?
And he said, look, and he was turned to the side. I told you before, don't put your hands on me, period. So my left hand grabbed the face mask, and as I was pulling his helmet off, my right hand was punching his chin. It was like, wow!
See, his left hand was pulling it off. This is my left. It's on your right. And then my right hand came and punched him. See? He's wearing a football helmet. He grabbed it, pulled it off, and then the other one came and he hit him.
You know what I mean? Queen! We were doing the scene, I was being aggressive when I was like, yo, you got, but this is character to character. And I was rough with him again. He thought it was a good idea to punch me in my face.
Not in the script.
No, it wasn't in the script. So I looked at him after he punched me in the face. I said, why'd you do that?
Wait, tell me. You looked at him?
And he said, look, and he was turned to the side. I told you before, don't put your hands on me, period.
And if he's turned to the side, that's going to make it even easier for him to grab it.
Period. So my left hand grabbed the face mask, and as I was pulling his helmet off, my right hand was punching his chin. It was like, wow!
So we want to do a Kyusho Jitsu breakdown of this. When he moved the helmet to pull it off, that's rubbing action, could aggravate these pressure points here. On let me come up closer to the camera. On here, gallbladders 13, 14, and 15, that's wood. And then when he punched him on the chin, if he's punching him on the chin, if he got if he got his chin angled up, he could have got up under there, but I'm just going to call it he's connecting at stomach 5. That's earth. So you have part of the cycle of destruction. Wood, because of the rubbing on the gallbladder here, and possibly back here too with the rub of the helmet, going to earth. Okay? And I don't know if he knocked him out or not. Oh, it says LL Cool J knocking out Jamie Foxx. So that explains the knockout from a classical martial arts pressure point standpoint as well. Rubbing with the helmet on the gallbladder. Then when he pulled it off, he punched him. And since he probably activated at least 3 or 4 pressure points in a correct sequence, that resulted in the knockout. So there you have it. So what are they doing in these forms? I can never use this in a street fight. Okay, internet, here's an example of somebody doing a move that you probably wouldn't even understand if somebody just does it abstractly. That's how you use it for real. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with people like to talk about the martial arts in peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Peace.